Now I'd like to introduce Michelle Fear. She's the head of our adult services at the Novi Public Library. Michelle and her team are responsible for the materials, programs, and services for the adults of our community. Welcome, Michelle.
Hi, Laura.
I'm glad to have you here today, and I'm going to start right on asking you about one of our patron-friendly technologies really being used at the librarian, the Ask the Librarian feature. Can you access this feature? Is it on the website?
Absolutely. The Ask a Librarian feature is easily accessed through our website. In fact, right at the top banner, prominently displayed, is the Ask a Librarian icon.
Super. How does this service work?
Sure. After clicking on that icon, you'll be directed to another page that will explain the service. And after clicking the icon on that page, you'll simply be asked to enter your name, your email address, and your question.
Well, super. So you go ahead, type in your question. How long will it take to have somebody respond to your question?
Sure. We are staffing the instant messaging service during all of our open hours. So when the incoming question comes in, the librarian will be notified on her computer screen. And it's important to understand that those incoming questions come just as a patron would into the library or if you're calling on the phone. So you're getting the exact same professional reference service. So the librarian will see on her computer screen that someone has accessed that service and will have 45 seconds to accept the incoming inquiry. And that 45 seconds was built in so that if a librarian is assisting a patron or maybe finishing up on a phone call, they'll have just enough time to then go ahead and accept that incoming inquiry.
Well, super. Well, what do you think is the biggest benefit of this service?
Absolutely convenience. I know it's been mentioned by Julie and Barb as well in all of the incoming services that we're providing. Everyone is so busy. To be able to, whether you're using your computer, your PDA, or your phone, get online, go to the internet on our website and access this service and then communicate with a professional librarian is a wonderful service. There's no additional cost and you're interacting with a librarian who has her master's degree in information and library science. And you know, we talk so much about how readily available information is and internet access, but getting that correct answer with some backup information, the sources where that information was obtained, is really a great service.
Absolutely. Now, you kind of mentioned too that the service is available when the library is open during regular hours, but what happens when the library is closed or during a holiday?
That's a perfect question because it is true that we will only be staffing it when the library is open. However, we're still really there for you, because even if the library is closed, or in the event that that 45 seconds does lapse, maybe the librarian is really in a heavy-duty research question with someone else, the patron will be given the opportunity to send us an email message. So those email messages are directed to a mailbox that during a normal weekday or workday is checked a minimum of 4 times. So a response time is very quick. For anyone who's never instant messaged before, it's essentially communicating in real time via computer.
Absolutely.
So you type, I see what you've typed, I respond, you see what I've responded. So that's a great instant communication. The email obviously allows you to leave your question. So if it's in the middle of the night, maybe you're up doing your homework assignment or late night research, or you've seen something on the news that interests you, send us an email. The next business day, as soon as we open the library, we will access that email in our mailbox and respond. So again, response time for email is within 24 hours.
Oh, those are great examples. Well, what kind of inquiries do you typically receive?
Well, you know, I've been in this business for quite a while, and inquiries are all over the map, and that's really one of the most fun things about being a librarian. Some examples could be directory information. Someone's trying to track down an individual or a business or an organization. It could be they've read everything that their favorite author has written, so they're wondering, could we perhaps provide another author that might be similar or some titles that interest them. It could be simple questions about our services or hours, or more in-depth questions that might require us to use several resources and really compile an in-depth answer or a path to the answer for the patron.
Well, that's amazing. It's like you've touched on the instant messaging, but you've also touched on services that sometimes people don't know that the library actually provides.
That's true. And that's one thing that we're hoping to constantly increase with services like this Beyond Books taping.
Absolutely. Well, besides instant messaging in the new building, is there any other products or services that your group is offering for the adults of Novi?
Absolutely. I really hope that the adult community will be very pleased with our new library. One thing that nearly every day we struggle with is space, group space. We have so many groups wanting to meet to work on a group project, and that is something we will be thrilled to be able to offer more of in the new building. I know that Julie and Barb touched on an increase in computer terminals, just only for adults. Up on the second floor, we will double our terminals from 24 to 48, plus the computer lab with 24 terminals.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I think that Barb mentioned the computer lab. It'll give us an opportunity not only to have overflow when we actually max out those 48 computers, but we'll be able to do more instruction. How to use our online catalog better, how to use our databases, and even the Microsoft Office products that we offer. So we're looking forward to being able to do more teaching.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for this update and the work that you and your staff do every day to support the library. Now that concludes our edition of Beyond Books. I'd like to thank our special guests, Julie Farkas, Barb Rukowski, and of course Michelle Fuhrer. I'd also like to thank our community for their patience with us during the new library construction. As always, we encourage you to stop by the library anytime. Call us at 248-349-0720 or check out our website at www.novilibrary.org. Please get more information on the products, the services, and the programs that are available at your Novi Public Library. And we also want to take this time to wish everyone a very, very happy holiday season. Thank you.